So I just want to give a breakdown of how I shot the What Was I Made For music/dance video for basically no money. And shooting creative stuff with no money is pretty hard. Ultimately, it comes down to favors, connections, and spending what little money you do have on some specific things. So while I was prepping the Million Reasons dance video with the dancer Alyssa, she mentioned how she really wanted to use the song What Was I Made For from Barbie. And at that point, I had already prepped with Million Reasons in mind, like location, art, all that in mind, so I did not want to change the song. So I told her, well, how about this? Let's do Million Reasons, then let's do another video that'll cater more towards What Was I Made For, and she agreed. So we finished Million Reasons, and then we went our separate ways for a few months just as work kicked in and we both got busy with stuff. But I started brainstorming some ideas and looks that I could pull off with like not much money, and then I ran those by her, and luckily she was a big fan of that. So what I came up with was the dark, very spotlighty look, which, yeah, your options are kind of limited when you don't have a whole lot of money. You know, I haven't even seen Black Swan, and a friend of mine showed me a clip like after I shot the video, and when I saw that, I just wanted to jump off a cliff. So I have a lighting friend, he's like really great with lighting, so I asked him if he wanted to help out this, and luckily he was down. And he works at a studio, so that was another big plus, where we were able to shoot in that studio for free, but the only catch was it had to be at night when it wasn't in use. So our shoot night went up to I think 3 or 4 in the morning. It was a long night, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you have no money. And luckily Alyssa was cool with all that. She said she's a night owl and all that, which I am not a night owl. I hate overnights. I hate overnights so much. I get once we pass the midnight mark, I don't know what it is, I just crash out. And I can barely think or move. I'm falling asleep on set, you know? So initially this was supposed to be just a straight dance video, but the day before Alyssa called me up and she had all these ideas about working with a mirror and how much the song and the movie Barbie meant to her, and she had all these different ideas for wardrobe and what those things meant to her in terms of their femininity and lack thereof. So on the day we decided to just go with all of it, just shoot pretty loosey-goosey shot list with those ideas in mind, different wardrobe, shooting with the mirror, and we would also vibe out shots based on the choreography of the dance and how Alyssa felt on the day. And ultimately, I was very happy with how the shots came out, so was Alyssa. So I shot this on Alexa Mini and Atlas Orions, and I think it came out beautifully. I think, from what I remember, this was one light, just the spotlight. Might have done a little fill on the close-ups, it's been a while. And the thing with me is I love my diffusion. So I don't even remember what filters, but I put a crap ton of diffusion filters in front of the lens. And the Orions are already pretty soft. So this video came out looking freaky, and I love it. So in combination with that, and then in DaVinci just slap on that Super 16 film convert, and voila, cinema. So we wrapped the thing, I edited some cuts, showed them to Alyssa, and then ultimately we just ended up co-editing the final draft together. And we were very pleased, I guess, with what we got. I'm kind of glad how the video came out, and Alyssa was happy with it too, which that's the most important thing, is making the client happy. And yeah, that's pretty much the story of What Was I Made For. It's a pretty simple video in retrospect. One light, one camera, one dancer. To do something like that is all about connections, which is annoying. You don't want to call in your favors all the time for every shoot, because I budgeted that out. Probably doing it properly with rentals and studio would have been $10K plus. And crew was just me, my friend on the gaffer, and Alyssa. That was it. A first AC would have been nice. Hell, a DP. I would have preferred to just direct, just standing at the monitor all day and have somebody else DP, but no budget, no resources, and I want to DP stuff myself. And that's really all I have to say about What Was I Made For. I would love to do more dance videos like this, but they just take well, everything takes time. It's just when there's no money, that just makes things a million times harder. Because I shot a little short film, which I'll do one of these on those soon, and that like dried me up what little I had. And even then, I wish I had more spent on that, but c'est la vie. Alright, so I just want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm hoping to create and upload more consistently in the future, but stay tuned for that.